Welcome to the Bled Water Festival Award ceremony. Today, Bled Water Festival is a leading platform in the water innovations in the region, and it awards the most original ideas and projects which contribute to sustainable management of water resources and environment. The broaden the participation in the award competition, the race of the awareness of Bled Water Festival has partnered with 4 countries already, and award project responsible towards water. In Slovenia, the partners are the Ministry of the Environment and Spatial Planning, the Ministry of Foreign Affairs, and the Ministry of Economic Development and Technology. Partner from Croatia is the Ministry of Environmental Protection and Energy, and from Serbia, the Ministry of Agriculture and Environmental Protection. This year, Bled Water Festival partnered also with Slovak Environmental Agency and Ministry of Environment and of the Slovak Republic. So, as we are here in Bled, I would like to invite Mr. Tomáš Rogel, the Director of Tourism Bled, to say a few words to our guests.
Well, welcome to Bled. We are very pleased to see you here. And without water, most probably we would not be so recognized around the world. So what we do at the tourism, we try to keep this environment as it is, or even to be better. So we at the tourism how do we do it? We do these little things that at the end make a mosaic of the solutions. We take care that the drinking water is available around the lake. We constantly say that plastic is not welcome here. We take care for our green grasses. We take care by recommending people how to treat our environment, and we hope to keep this environment for our kids and grandkids as it is. So what is doing Marco here and the whole team, we know that's important, although it is not so how do I say, because we have so much water. We have plenty of it, and we are used that this is not a problem, but we are at the same time aware that we should really strive to keep it as it is. So I wish you good work also in the next years to come, and thank you for the support to everybody, and again, enjoy Bled.
Thank you, Mr. Tomasz Rogel, and we are very proud that Bled Water Festival is expanding its operation, and today Bled Water Festival will sign the Memorandum of Understanding with Korean International Sommelier Association. You were present yesterday by tasting of water from our Korean friends. He showed us that water is not what we learned in school, without color, without taste, and without any smell. So we learned something else. And today, Mr. Hanuel Kim brought a memorandum from South Korea, which is already signed by KISA President, Mr. Cho Yong-koo, and Mr. Mario Gajic, founder of Bled Water Festival, will sign it now in front of you. So please, gentlemen.
I'm looking forward to many great stories together regarding water and longful and fruitful relationship between us. Thanks.
So we said this is a closing ceremony and also award-giving ceremony, so it's about time to approach to the award-winning ceremony. And Bled Water Festival Awards are in shape of a coin made by Zlatarna Celje. The prize is accompanied by Slovenian wine Žličar and Sandra's Hearts chocolate truffles made in training Hotel Astoria. We were hosted here for 2 days by Hotel Astoria, and among us I would also like to welcome the Director of College for Tourism and Gastronomy in Bled, Mr. Peter Mihelčič. Thank you for hosting us in these 2 days. So let's go to the first award. The first award will be given for a micro company, so responsible towards water, and the prize will be presented by Mr. Tomasz Rogel, Director of Tourism Bled.
The award for responsible towards water for micro company goes to company Zero Carbon. It's all written here on the paper, but I would like to hear it from you. How do you produce water from the air? We heard it in a workshop, but you will give the best explanation to the public, I guess.
Hi. So you know water cycle. We always have a rain, and when it's dropped to the earth, we got water. Actually, we do this in the industrial sites. We just cool the air, and we produce water out of this. When we add the minerals, it's really drinking water. And you know this blue small marble which is in the space? It's the only single source of water, and we call it earth. But what we do with this, we just polluted everything. And we do the new source of drinking water. That's mainly it is.
I wish you all the success. And once you'll get it for the big company, hope.
Congratulations. And the next award responsible towards water for the medium company. The award will be presented by Mr. Michael Josef Toman from Biotechnical Faculty of University in Ljubljana.
Thank you. Hello, everybody. Responsible towards water. We have very good discussion today morning. And the word goes to medium company. Do they know? Or maybe first I shall explain why. So the project deserves the award for the care of the inclusion of a population with reduced vision capacity in responsible management of water resources. Quite complicated. So the winner is Maribor Waterworks Company. In Slovenian, Mariborski vodovod. Congratulations. Čestitke. Se poznavali. Few more words. By providing relevant information on the location of water resources in the public water supply system, including the quality of water with information in sound form, it is an important step in integrating as much as possible a user circle of responsible river basin management. So sound information is also very useful for improving the behavior of users who have no problems with the vision. Thank you. Abo? A vam pomagam? Okay. Je v redu?
So at Bled Water Festival, we don't only present innovative ideas and trends in the field of water, but also new trends in singing. Pop choir is a new concept for choral singing in Slovenia, coming from Great Britain. Choir is for everybody who loves to sing in the shower, in the car, on his job, at home, or even for future pop stars. Without audition, without pressure, only a group of people who love to sing together for pure love of music. So the stage is yours.
See
You deserve this big applause, but when I'm looking this, when I was announcing this group, look, just a second. For all those who love to sing in the shower, in the car, at home, or future pop stars. Are there only women singing in the shower or in the car? Only 2 guys here. But okay, maybe they're a little bit ashamed and they all just sing in the shower, and they're not so courageous to go on the stage, especially not in front of this big audience here. And we are continuing with next prizes. So the prize for national project. The presenter is Mr. Marko Mauer, State Secretary in Ministry of Environmental and Special Planning of Slovenia.
Thank you very much. On behalf of the Ministry of Environment and Spatial Planning, I would like to thank the organizers of this conference. One thing I want to point out is water is something that we sometimes take for granted, and we might not realize how important it is until we lose it. So conferences like this, activities are really important in raising the awareness of the importance of drinking water. So on behalf of the ministry, we're happy to be the co-organizers. And to present this award, I would like to first read a description of the project. It is an innovative approach to connecting users of water resources and competent state institutions and international organizations to reduce landfills in river basins at the local, state, and cross-border levels. This is a very concrete measure of adaptation to climate change that is important for all food producers and other users of water resources. But best of it, that we do not need new funds, legislations, or new institutions to implement this measure. So I'm sure whoever won this award already knows that is. But it's the Horticultural Society Maribor with the project Risk for Drought in the Danube Region.
And our next award responsible towards water is for individual project. The prize will be presented by Mr. Jure Pirc, Energy Solutions Director at Petrol Slovenia.
And the prize for individual project goes to Jure Pirc with the project Cryptowater, water on blockchain. And Jure, I'm quite sure that you will describe this project the best possible with your own words.
Thank you very much. I would first like to thank organizers of the Bled Water Festival and all the co-organizers and sponsors, and the opportunity to showcase my solutions, potential solutions. Since it's a technology innovation around blockchain, I will do my best not to talk too much about the cryptocurrencies and everything around it. My prototype solution is quite simple. I put water into a bottle. The bottle has a public address belonging to a specific cryptocurrency public ledger. And when the water was put into the bottle, the transaction was made and it was recorded on the public ledger and time-stamped beyond any tamper whatsoever. So I believe the blockchain will offer a lot of solutions for immutability of such supply chain analysis tracking as water industry. So, and hopefully I will develop this prototype into a fully functional product that may be applicable in larger scale implications in the future. Thank you very much.
Now I have a simple question for the audience. More prizes or more music? A big thank to our pop choir. Keep on singing, but not just under the shower. Make a lot of performances on various events. For this stage, you will have to wait 1 year because the next Bled Water Festival will be in 2020. And maybe until then, some more guys will join you. Girls are satisfied. And we are getting ready for the next award. Next award is the most daring project. And the prize will be given by Mr. Richard Miller, Slovak Environmental Agency. Dennis.
Okay, thank you very much. Maybe I will start with some numbers, although I was not very good at mathematics. 2,467 kilometers, 63 days, 360 hours, and 300,000 pedal strokes for spreading awareness about the increasing pollution of water and rivers around the world. Pascal Rösler pedaled down the Isar and Danube rivers from Munich to the Black Sea in Romania. So now I told you also the winner, and the winner is Pascal Rösler with the project 2,467 kilometers, a journey to the Black Sea.
Thanks a lot for this award. I would like to share my experience of 2,467 kilometers. And can you do me a favor? Can you stand up, everybody? Perfect. And we do not paddling now the whole Danube down into the Black Sea. We only do 1 minute in silence, because the last couple of days we talked a lot about water, about what we can do, what everybody can do, and we heard the girls, the young girls singing brilliant, so it gives me a really good feeling. So just gave me 1 hour, 1 minute, 1 hour. I do it 1 hour, so but we do it 1 minute in silence. So until now, stop talking. So thanks for the minute. It was a great pleasure to have you here. And the only thing what I can really want you to have from you is take action for water. Please do this. Thank you.
Pictures are always good. And now we go to the next award, the most tasteful water in Slovenia. I would like to ask Mr. Hanuel Kim to come on the stage. He will present this award according to his official recognition of his official tasting. He's a certified water sommelier, and the winner is the water from the road Podlebelca. 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 Ja. Ni nobenih naglasov gor. Evo, bo Renata prevzela. This was the applause for the water, and maybe also for Renata and all the rest of them that were here 2 days with us organizing everything, and I don't know how many days before this Bled Water Festival started. And now the next award, the Best Underwater Cleanup Award. Mr. Mitja Slavinas, the President of Slovenian Diving Association, please.
Gospe in gospodje, ladies and gentlemen, it's my great honor and pleasure to address you here at this wonderful festival. Bled Water Festival is not just ecological festival, it's ecological movement, and Marco, Mario, Rade, team, thank you very much. And And because of that, Slovenian Diving Federation will fully support you also in the future. Slovenian Diving Federation organized 7 underwater ecological cleanup events, and all of them have more than 20 years tradition. Last year, the winner was ecological activity here in the Bled River. Marko is also deeply involved. And this year, the award goes, the winner is, letošnje leto nagrado prejme čistilna akcija reke Ljubljanice, Društvo za podvodne dejavnosti Vivera. Jakica, prosim.
So, award goes to the Diving Society DPA Vivera Ljubljana. So congratulations again to all winners of prizes on Bled Water Festival. We look forward to hearing about the implementations of these great projects in next years, and of course seeing new inventive ideas, approaches and projects responsible towards water. Bled Water Festival is co-organized by Ministry of Environment and Spatial Planning of Republic of Slovenia, and was taking place with the help from our long-term partners Pivovarna Laško, Union, Zlatarna Celje, Petrol and Prevexo, and the support of many friends and partners in this project. Bled Water Festival is going more and more recognized and visible in the world. So today we are happy to welcome representatives from South Africa, Heather Figeland and Judith Chofoti Magele. They are representing the organization Amanzi Water for Life, and who would like to take Bled Water Festival compete across Africa? Welcome to the stage.
Good evening, everybody. Thank you so much for this invitation, Bled Water Festival. It's really been an honor and a privilege for me to be in Bled the second time. And so being exposed to the activities that happens at this festival, we've come up with a bit of a project where I think all of you know that South Africa had a surprise drought. And we are saying that every child needs to know more about water. So we are taking across to South Africa and Africa 2-year-old, 3-year-olds, and 4-year-olds the awareness of the importance of water in Africa. And that is what our project is going to be about. It has many facets of innovation, technology, youth involvement, in actual fact, job creation too. And the education sector, where my friend and colleague is involved in, we will be making sure that in the next 3 years, every child will be aware of the importance of water. Thank you so much for your time.
Maybe our wish is that also Africa and all the rest of the world once in the future would be able to drink such good water as we can drink here in Slovenia. And the honor of closing of Bled Water Festival goes to its president, Mr. Rade Šerbedžija. Now it is your turn. Rade if you don't know yet, Rade is a world-known actor, director, musician, and also founder of Ulysses Theatre in Brioni Islands in Croatia. And you are all very welcome to come to this theatre festival also in this summer. Please, Rade, a few words to our audience.
I'm so proud that I'm here with you this evening. I must tell you that we started, when we started this festival first time? 14. It means it's what, it's 5 years? 5 years. 5 years. When we started with our dream to make film festival on this beautiful Bled Lake. And they called me, you know, they thought I have some good connections with world famous producers and actors and directors, and I have really, but nobody has the time to come. Then I invited my friend Dunja Clements, who is here, and some of my friends in Slovenia, and said, let's make Slovenian film festival in this beautiful place. And we started, and we wanted. And we had actually support of our president, of some politicians in Slovenia, but it was too small, nothing. It's not how one festival has to go and has to start. It needs so much money, that's one thing. And on the other hand, it needs some really people who wanted to make this festival. I don't mean people like Dunja and me or some of our friends. They need people who want to move this, who want to make this festival. And we were very lucky, you know, that one day we were sitting, Dunja and Marco, and we said, you know what, it's just making one new festival in this world doesn't mean much. More important is to try to turn to ecological problems and movements, you know, and to make these things about water. So it is how it happened. And now, when I'm listening to you and all these years, 4 years, you know, when we are making this kind of festival, I think we are on the right path to be one little small movement in this world's try to save this world. Because you know what? A few days ago, I read an article in one of the newspapers, and they were talking about this, some scientists were talking about this really terrible situation on our Earth and with our Earth. And they said, is it too late? A question. Is it too late to do anything? And it's what I worry about. But then they said, well, in 2040, there'll be, you know, red lights, emergency. And then maybe 2040, all these politicians, I mean, Putin, who will 102 years old at that time, Trump, who will be 220 years old at that time, maybe they'll sit to the table and talk about this, you know, to stop of this fucking industry, chemical things, you know, all these dirty things, you know, and capitalistic, these terrible things, how they're destroying our Earth. At that time, of course, I have more chance to have 104, same year as my father had when he died last year. And I'll be still here with you, trying to help to make only one tiny thing to be on the side of these people who are serious, who want to help to this world to survive. Thank you.
So if for any one of you this was the first time hearing Rade Sherbedžija speaking in English, you could notice that he speaks much better English than in his movies when he plays Russian mobsters and so. That was it, ladies and gentlemen. That was the 2019 Bled Water Festival. Thank you for being a part of it, and you are all warmly invited to our lobby, to our restaurant, where our hosts, Hotel Astoria, prepared something, not just water, but also some food, maybe some wine, and our sponsored also still have beer outside. And thank you for being a part of this festival, and see you and bring your friends next year in Bled Water Festival 2020.